Hello everybody, welcome back. For StarCraft 2 action, we have MaNa going up against Clem. Both of them liquid boys, so it's a team kill. And we are in the Homestory Cup 26 Group C, which is a pretty rough group, if you ask me. We have Clem, we have MaNa, we have Rainer, and we have Hero Marine. And then we also have DNS and Mixu. It's a pretty stacked group, all things considered. And the fun thing about MaNa is that he always kind of shows up. He kind of never, which is the frustrating thing, he never goes the full way, but he shows up in a couple series in a qualifier or a tournament guaranteed. So we are here to see if this is one of them. MaNa, one of the first foreigners, I want to say, that people followed. Whereas Clem is more of like a third-wave foreigner, I want to say. Alongst with the Rainer, for example. MaNa and Clem find each other on the middle of the map. And oh, we get an engineering block, even though Clem was already scouted. Maybe he has some intel that MaNa doesn't like playing against that. Or Clem just kind of wanted to do it. He's gonna spit in his mentor's face. And Clem might get in with this SCV, get some scouting done. I mean, he's 2 zaps away from dying, this poor SCV. Only 3 probes here. Maybe Clem wanted to force more pulls? MaNa does have the minerals and throws down 1 pylon. Is going to get the Nexus as well in a couple seconds. And I wouldn't say that's much of a delay. Cybercore is going down as well. And Clem behind this is going into a factory. No Reaper on the map. Just going the 1 gas reactor factory. Doesn't want to spend the 50 gas on a Reaper, even though Clem Reapers are kind of buffed. Because Clem is controlling them. SCV is patrolling, makes a nice command center in the corner here. Does it make it on location? Doesn't want to get sniped by any adepts rushing out. As one of the adepts is going to move across the map. Would have probably been in time to snipe this SCV. Clem doesn't want to deal with it. He's going to make some more Marines. He has a factory, has not elected to make any units, and is now making a starport as well. Second gas going down. Let's see if this factory is going to make any mines or Hellions, or if it's going to be an add-on. Maybe give that starport the add-on. But for now, it looks to be like a Marine Hellion drop, maybe Marine mine drop. But Clem, pretty tight on minerals, as far as we can see. And he knows this build better than we do, most likely. Oh, the Shade actually gets in. MaNa gets the Scout. The medevac does come out. This factory is literally not making anything, which is a little confusing. Here comes the Widow Mine, and we see a bunch of Marines coming out. No upgrades for those Marines, and MaNa is going into a Phoenix here. Now, with the change of the nuclear batteries, as in they don't exist anymore, Phoenix Colossus fell a little bit out of fashion, but the last time we saw MaNa, which I think was the Homestory Cup 25, he did impress with his Phoenix Colossus play, so if anybody can make it work, I feel like MaNa probably can. And there's a certain type of charm to a player playing a style that isn't quite in vogue, but is definitely, well, their experience with it. And if you play the second best style, but you play it the best, it can really, really rock people's whatever you want to rock. Third Phoenix about to come out. This drop has gone undetected so far, and now it gets into the base. MaNa a little sad that after scouting all of that, the drop still gets in. The Widow Mine gets picked up and killed. 1 Phoenix goes down, 3 probes go down, and a small Artosis pylon does not get cleared. And now the Phoenix get on top of these medevac, and they're gonna kill all of these units. Very nice job by MaNa. The Phoenix paying off. He does have another lift, but doesn't want to go. Oh, he does. For that Marine. And more Marines are streaming across the map here. Or are they just gonna chill? I guess they might want to find, like, Phoenix being move commanded to the base of Clem. I do like that a lot. Same with Mutus, right? Like, you'll move command them here and then go for the natural. So if you have Marines over here, Mutus will just kind of move command into the army. And if you have, like, 1 Marine here, 1 Marine here, or any advanced knowledge of which way the mutas are flying, you can definitely catch them. Phoenix, I like them. Patrolling around the map. The amount of air units is pretty low. There is a cloaked Banshee underway. Ooh, and these Phoenix are on the wrong side of the map. Do we have an Oracle? No, we do not. This cloaked Banshee is going to get a lot of damage done. No shield batteries in the main either. This is going to be very rough for MaNa. He does start up a Observer, but it's going to be a while before that one is out. In the meanwhile, Clem is also moving across the map here. Gonna do a little bit of an assault. Do have shield battery over there. No shield battery overcharge, of course. And where is that Banshee? It's over here. It's killing probes. It's claiming a lot of lives. That is 7 kills. And in the meanwhile, MaNa is nicely defending here. Do have another Banshee with Cloak. And after 2 Banshees, Clem did stop. Was kind of feeling more Banshees, you know, with the Banshee speed. Just get 2 Banshees, do a flyby. There are no shield batteries again. One of those things that I think if you go back into the replay, you see that he doesn't make the shield batteries even after seeing it. It might be a worthwhile investment. Ooh, the Cyclones get caught there, and the rest of the army try to kill a bunch of the Marines. They did have stim. Oh no, they did not. Wow, stim only halfway done. I'm hallucinating a little bit of stim here. It was just Haluk. And now finally medevacs coming out for this army. This will be pretty nice if they stim. No combat shields either, so these Marines are just netty. No roids on these Marines. 1 Cyclone remaining, and here come the Phoenix move command into the Marines. Get clicked down by Clem. Nice target fire. Only a couple Stalkers. This is a pretty hard or difficult army to control for MaNa. Has to kite with the Stalkers whilst kiting with the Phoenix as well. Also, the while his opponent is target firing whichever unit he pleases, and MaNa has to react to that, make it pretty difficult. Maybe he just wants to fly around the army with the Phoenix. Like, if he was in between this army with his Phoenix, I feel like it would be so much stronger. Picking up single mines, killing the medevac, but of course, easy to say for me as I have full vision. But that's what you would do if you had mutas, right? As soon as the Marine Corps is a bit too big that you don't want to fight it anymore, you want to sit behind the army, force them to reinforce in big clumps. Here comes the fight. Guardian Shield is up. We have a shield battery about to finish. 1 Immortal here. And Stim is here. Making these bio units do a lot of damage. We do have the first Colossus coming out. Big Laser Boy. The Laser Giraffe is ready to deal with this. The Widow Mines are revealed by that Observer. One of them does go down, and Clem is on the retreat. We do have a double drop moving out here. Oh, this Adept sleeping on the job. No! No! How? Okay, finally, let's see it. Clem takes down the Adept. These Phoenix fly on over. There's double Widow Mine here. And the probe's going to take one for the team. No. Unburrow. Now, this force runs into the natural again. MaNa. He moves his army into it. Cyclone does go down. A little bit of lag spikes here. HomeStory Cup 26, plagued with those Sag. And one of the Phoenix does take one for the team. And the other ones do take the splash. Well, the 4th base is going to go down, but the bio just stims in to win and is going to click down the 4th base. Does get the cancel on it. Only 100 minerals lost. Another force runs into the natural. And MaNa's being pulled apart. He didn't feel like his army was big enough to split. And the Robo does get clicked down. Now the units get into the mineral line. The Colossus gets recalled in, but it just gets clicked down. That's like TPing into a team fight where the enemies can see you. And, oh my god, that Colossus had no chance. The 4th base is down again, but MaNa does clean up that force. And now his Phoenix do not hunt the rest of the medevacs, and they do get out. The Widow Mine gets a shot off. And, ooh, nice lift there before it gets another shot. Bunch of Clem's units do get out, and his army supply is kind of skyrocketing here. 3rd base is online. 4th base is coming up. MaNa also getting his 4th base, though. How many units do we have? We have 1 Colossus, 12 Zealots, and 7 Phoenix. I don't know if that is enough Colossus to really do something. Widow Mine gets a decent shot as well. We do have Vikings as well here. Of 1 starport. So Clem feels like he has enough medevacs, and that is pretty sad. Vikings do kind of counter everything that MaNa has here. And his Warp Gate army isn't that big either. But maybe this is all a feign, and this is a pretty cool move. He knows that he's kind of outnumbered, but behind this, he gets his 4th base up. He's also getting a Dark Shrine. We see +1, and he got 2 Robos back up and running. Are we going to see Disruptors now? Nope, it's double Colossus, baby, even though he has seen the Viking count. That is interesting. Maybe he wants to go 3 Colossus, which seems to be the magic number, into Disruptors. But we do have a bunch of Ghosts here as well. Luckily for MaNa, he is not going into Storm. I mean, I guess if you get EMP'd and then you use the Nexus ability to give your High Templar Kadirian Amulet, then I guess you wasted a bunch of EMP energy, and then you get the Storms anyways. But these EMPs are going to be really painful. It's like double stimming your army, but then you don't get any of the benefits. You just get the damage on your army. Clem already has 1-1-2-2, is underway. A 4th base is being established with Planetary Fortress. And this factory is just floating. He's like, nah, I'm not going to do anything anymore. I'm retired. I'm just, you know, I've been assigned to an observation post. I completed basic, but like I had some medical issues, and then I don't know what happened, but I couldn't get deployed, and then in the end, they just put me on observation duty because they couldn't really put me into combat or production. DTs try to get something done. A bunch of them do get cleared up. Nice turret placement by Clem, making sure these Phoenix can't get anything done, the Colossus can't get anything done, and the DTs. But these Zealots, they've been waiting for a while for their moment to pounce, and the moment Clem walks across the map, these Zealots run in there. The zombies are going to do some damage, infest some of these buildings, and kill some SEVs. And these Zealot run-bys are really, really difficult to deal with, although these Zealots do not have any armor upgrades yet. So this bio still does a pretty good job. 2-2 about to finish. That's going to make them melt them. Oh, the Colossus. Speaking about melting, they are melting the bio. One of the Colossi does get clutch killed by those Vikings. 8 of them on the map. The 5th base gets clicked down. And this is a pretty big RB back. Clem, big supply difference here. But we do have the AoE splash from the Colossus. Nice kiting by Clem, putting himself out of range of the Colossus. And as soon as those Colossus walk in front of the Warp Gate army, the Vikings turn around and shoot their shot. Kill those Colossus dead. Oh, all of them are so low. Nice micro by MaNa, keeping his Colossus alive. And the Phoenix trying to do their job as well. The Vikings are down. The Colossus still in the air. But the bio does survive. Lots of EMPs going down on the army, but the shields are coming back. But behind that, that's a lot. That's a lot of dudes. Clem just taking a 6th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th base here. And is almost back at max again. 3-3 underway. MaNa only at +1. His upgrades are about to finish. If they can finish, this fight might be okay. Oh, the first Colossus go down. The second one goes down, and the third one as well. No nuclear battery. No more splash damage, and the Archons just get annihilated by multiple EMPs. And that brings the first game win to Clem. MaNa calls G to the G. And we head to a game number 2. And for game number 2, we load up into King's Cove with a best of 3 between Liquid Clem and Liquid MaNa. Of course, King's Cove, a bit of an older map. I think it came out with the launch of Legacy, if I remember correctly. Or pretty soon thereafter. It's a huge map. There's so many bases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bases for each side. That's a total of 18 bases. I might not be able to count, but that is a lot of bases. I personally am more of a fan of less bases on a map, because then we actually get to see some super late game and end game decision making. Instead of just, I can play the late game / mid game, like it's more late game nowadays, forever. You can just keep making tons of units and just expanding and just throwing units at your opponent. There's never a moment where you're like, huh, there's only like 2 bases remaining on the map. How am I going to play the map? Because you just take another base, make 3 more gateways, throw units at your opponent. That's kind of what the first 6 bases are going to be. And I just think that's less interesting, but you know, having one of these maps in the pool, I think, is actually great, right? Get some variety in there. Now, before we talk about MaNa, we need to talk about people not subscribing to my channel. SMH, I think, is what the young folks say nowadays. If you want to see more StarCraft 2 action, and maybe other games in the future, be sure to subscribe to the channel. More 2v2 content is coming as well as soon as the Uthermal 2v2 Cup commences this weekend. I think the 9th of March. You should watch it live on his channel. And then come here if you want to see some replay action. Let's talk about MaNa. MaNa needs to shake it up a little bit if he wants to win this series. Well, first the game and then the series. Let's take it one by one. But I think the Phoenix Colossus was pretty nice. But he needed to play it a little different. I think the Phoenix needed to be a little bit more active if they caught the first drop. Like, he could have just sat his Phoenix slightly to the right. And then he would spot the drop unloading. And maybe even get a couple shots on the medevac before it even starts unloading. But maybe he wants it to unload so he can guaranteed kill the drop, which he did. So perhaps that is just better. Ooh. The Reaper does go down. But I wouldn't hate seeing another Colossus Phoenix game from MaNa, but I kind of want to see a strong timing attack with it, or something of the sort, you know? Really abuse the fact that you're playing a style that you probably play more than Clem plays against it. I'm assuming they don't practice together every day, every month, but that might be untrue. And of course, throw in a little difference, right? Because now he went for the Colossi. Oh, he goes for an Oracle, yeah. That is a nice change up already. But maybe you can go for, like, Disruptors. Probably not super good, but maybe you can go for a quicker Storm transition. Maybe get those Disruptors in there a little later. In a Speed Prism if you want to go for memes. Maybe even just go for 4 bases and go into Carriers. Could be a thing. Or commit to a big, like, Blink Stalker core earlier. But for now, it does seem to be a Robo and a Stargate. So let's see. If MaNa can just clean up his act, is what he's pretty much telling us here. Ooh. I don't know if he saw the Raven. I didn't switch the camera. But isn't researching Interference Matrix anymore. He was faking that for a little bit. Mr. Clem. And the Raven is going across the map. Going to put down an auto turret. Get a little bit of scouting. And hopefully some probe damage. Now, these Phoenix, where are they going to chill? Oh, yeah, this Phoenix might just find the Raven. That would be unfortunate for Clem, but really good for our Protoss buddy. Of course, we are rooting a little bit for the underdog here. Another hallucinated Phoenix going across the map. I do like that the Nexus ability gives the Protoss a lot more scouting. It's quite elegant. Robotics Bay is coming up. So, yes, we are going to see the Colossus most likely. And this Oracle didn't really get anything done. We haven't seen it. I think it might have put down a Stasis Ward, but that is about it. This poor Oracle not getting anything done, even though it was built pretty early. Oh my god, this Raven is just chilling, maximum chilling. Trying to get max energy before moving into the natural. Trying to get a hint of Phoenix out on the map. As soon as those Phoenix show themselves, like near Clem's base, this Raven is shift queued to put down 3 turrets. Guaranteed. Oh my god, this Phoenix. No way. Oh, dude. Are you kidding me? Oh, no. I mean, it could still happen. Oh, Clem? What the fuck? What? No way. What is this? Wow. Looks like he should see it, but he doesn't. These Phoenix are looking for it. And this... You'd expect him to see the reflection there. But no. Dude. Poor MaNa. doesn't find this Raven, or lucky Clem, however you want to put it. The Phoenix goes away. And a big force is moving out here from Clem. A third base is just moving out. So this is a big 2-base push from Clem off of a 3 racks with Medivacs. +1 about to finish. And we're going to have Stim with it as well. Combat Shields coming in clutch right after. And look at this Raven. He's going to do the dirty. He's going to put down the turrets. The one Phoenix does find it, but it's not in time. The turrets come down. A little bit of a janky cast animation. The probes stay alive, and MaNa gets the force fields down and makes that siege tank siege up a little early so it doesn't, like, get shots on the shield battery right away. Good defense from MaNa so far. A little behind in supply, but he will skyrocket as soon as this third base starts paying off its dividends. Clem chilling at the front here. One Robo's producing the second Colossus. And we do see Colossus range is done. We see +1 coming up, and charge for the Zealots is coming up as well. I mean, MaNa can just kind of chill, no? Ooh, double drop coming across the map, though. This Oracle is not finding that. Might find a couple of CV kills. And there it goes. Does get 0 so far. Literally 0. Oh, 1 kill, I guess. Wow. Runs away. Oh, the one Viking. Completely shutting it down. Feels bad. Ooh, this probe wants a 4th base. But Clem says no. We have 1 Colossus, 2 Colossus, and the 3rd one underway. This double drop is just being chilling. Oracle trying to return home. This double drop just not going in. What an awkward position. MaNa breaks out, clicks at the siege tank, or on that siege tank. And it's gone. 4th base goes down. The Colossi now need to defend. Clem clicks down the 4th base. And we do not see a cancellation on that. -400 minerals, baby. Oh, nice stasis ward. And MaNa, oh, loses the Oracle. This Colossus does not want to join in on the fun for now. Where did that double drop go? I guess it unloaded here. Now joined the army. Click those mines, baby. Oh, the mines. Now the Vikings get a couple nice shots on the Colossi. Ooh, nice force fields. 1 Colossus does get clicked down. Nice target fire by Clem. This, oh my god, this Colossus over here isn't doing nothing. Please. F2, you are Protoss. Just do it once. More units coming in, and Clem again with the double army. Trying to be annoying. 1 Colossus, 2 Colossus ready at the 3rd base. And Clem trying to be annoying here. I'm not sure what the base center would be. I guess this is a decent base center. I mean, this one would be obvious. Oh, did the 1 Colossus get taken down there by the Vikings? Or is it that one? Nevertheless, only 1 Colossus has been taken down, so this one is the one that was being a little tardy. Oh, nice find here by MaNa. Finds a couple units. Ooh, force field doesn't quite do it. 4th base for Clem is done, and he is ahead in the economics and in the supply part. So MaNa falling behind a little bit, but he is taking a 5th base behind this. So he has some future prospects. He's getting Storm now as well, so things are looking up. We see Warp Prism speed coming out as well. Oh, this Colossus gets clicked down, and there's no Storm yet. So how are you going to deal with this? The probes try to evacuate. A couple of them do go down, and these Vikings are menaces. Only 6 Vikings. The Warp Prism comes back. It might have been in a little F2 action there. And a blink only halfway done. This is not looking good. Clem walks into the 3rd base of MaNa, and MaNa can't seem to defend it. We do have the High Templar, but no Storm. We're just waiting for the Storm to finish here. We do see some feedbacks coming up from the Ghost. Nice feedback, but now the Zealots move in. We still don't have Storm. Oh, all of the Colossus go down, and MaNa has to call the GG. What a timing attack by Clem, hitting just before Storm is finished, hitting just before those Warp Prisms can sneak into the main or in the back of Clem's bases and really put on some counter pressure with those Zealot run-bys. But Clem does not hold up, keeps putting on the, what do you call it, the clamp? I mean, that would be appropriate, looking at his gamer tag. MaNa gets gets the clamps put on and buckles under the pressure of Clem. And that gives us a 2-0 victory for Clem in this Group C. This is round 1 and is setting up Clem for a decent result in this group. Of course, we are expecting Clem to win, but nothing is guaranteed when you are in a group with Hero Marine, Raynor, and MaNa, and the Mixu and DNS as well. I mean, it was a pretty good showing by MaNa, but still, kind of got rocked by Clem here in the end. Hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of StarCraft 2 action. We're going to watch a couple more Group C games before the 2v2 Cup from Uthermal kicks in once again. And then we'll switch over to some 2v2 action. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one. Cheers.